Cause I can never really want you less money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. To these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like the kids in the park. Now I'm ready to dart. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive.
En fait, ce train en voiture, c'est le même prix qu'à Là, par contre, la voiture, c'est cher. Le péage, t'as vu comment c'est cher? Ouais, j'ai pas parlé de l'essence, effectivement. Péage. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun.
It's week 1 of the 2024 season, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cowboys and the Browns, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
On the shores of Lake Erie, and named simply for the franchise who resides within it. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium.
C'est dommage, le prendre moins cher à 10 €, là,
Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it's the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
Là, en fait, si tu veux, elle a un peu comme moi au niveau du planning. C'est-à-dire que j'ai travaillé hier, lundi, et en fait, le dernier jour, elle a travaillé, je pense, c'était vendredi. Elle a travaillé vendredi, après elle travaille hier, soir, et après elle travaille pas avant samedi, dimanche. En fait, elle a pris congé samedi, dimanche, et elle a pris 3-4 jours jusqu'à vendredi la semaine d'après, tu vois. C'est ce qu'elle a fait. Elle a bien répondu.
This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, well, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Running left, here's Ford. And he won't win the race to the outside. That runs
20 minutes avant, il paraît. Bien sûr que c'est fait exprès. Le problème, c'est que personne ne dit rien.
Donc elle peut continuer. Et elle va continuer. C'est pas la première fois qu'elle vous fait un truc.
Non, c'est pas la première fois.
Ça passe. Bon, bah, je refais, c'est bon.
Bien sûr.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Ford straight ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Connection made to Judy. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. From the gun, Watson. Look, and down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez.
J'ai résisté, j'ai pas mangé. J'étais pas loin de m'acheter des trucs à chaque fois quand je vais là-dedans.
That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opening, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Right back to Elliott now. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Dak now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Cowboys putting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Angeron now. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Ball taken in at the 36. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, Watson. He runs it up to midfield. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. He sends this one to the end zone. And he makes the catch on the sideline. Oh, but they call it out of bounds. This close to 6.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Second down, Watson throwing again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
A give up the middle to Ford. Still working past the 40. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Brought in by Ford. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
All movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Elliott straight ahead. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Once again, Elliott. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. from their own end zone, and he gets it away. That's taken in at the 42. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Ford running to the right. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Cleveland Browns Stadium after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They start out with a 2nd and 3. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Cowboys about set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Catch made by Cooks. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. First down, here's Dak. This finds Cooks, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Throw complete to Lamb. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Dak out of the pistol. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Another throw for Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Dak throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Prescott now on third down. That one is caught left side of the field. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. Ferguson's got it. Complete. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll run here with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pull out in front further, 13-zip. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Center return, Nyheim Hines. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 22-yard line.
This is Ford on the handoff. Jukes one defender, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Here's Watson. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Another carry for him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Watson on 1st and 10. Finding Judy. And this is down to the 28 before the defense gets it.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver.
Bonjour papa, comment ça va, non?
Handoff running left, Ford. Has some space inside the 15. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all
Illegal
about.
blocking the ball. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
2nd and inches here. And it's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's brought down for a loss. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Throwing is Watson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
It's 3rd and goal.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Watson escapes the pocket. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. And it is good. There on the shorter attempt. And that'll get them back to 11. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Cowboys and Ezekiel. About set to get going on offense.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. The Browns close in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. He has it at the 13. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
First and 10, Prescott. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He finds it beyond the marker. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ford. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. From the gun, Watson. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come. That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Watson has it, 3rd and goal. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Throwing on first is Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Kill! 47!
Trying an inside give to Elliott. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, here's Dak. Short pass caught by his tight end. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They give him now to Zeke. And he's into the red zone on that run, down to the 18. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. To throw, Prescott. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 3rd down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
To the air, 3rd and long. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. Offense to the line for second down. Watson looking to throw. Judy there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. Gives the Browns a first. Here's Ford running right. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We've reached the end of 3. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 46. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Connection made to Judy. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Bails out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. All right, here we go. Second down. A give up the middle to Ford. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns down by only 2 in the 4th. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Dak off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
On second down, a run with Elliott. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Dak to the air here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. It's fielded at the 14. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action, it's Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Back to the air, Watson. That'll be complete to Ford. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
3rd and short, it's Watson. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Takes it in at the 26. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. That's incomplete left side. Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Throw complete to Lamb. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Elliott straight ahead. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Play action, Prescott. Catch made by Cooks. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the toe. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And now they face second down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Second down, Watson throwing again. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not with now 2 interceptions, but this is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First and 10 from the 41. Vaughn running dead ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. This finds Cooks, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Cowboys holding on to a field goal lead. Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running for it.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Here he is to throw. Brought in by Ford. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now to throw. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Reset. Adam, go.
Looking to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's brought down after a short gain. And they don't get a desperately needed first down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
Yeah! Here we go! I take it! We're going to 53.
Handoff headed left to Elliott. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Vaughn finds a big lane. And he's finally brought down at the 9. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. And he's going to take a knee. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. And they'll take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. Final kneel down, and that should run out the clock.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.